An engineer is planning a fireworks show. He knows that the firework must reach a minimum height of 210 meters for safety reasons. Neglect drag. Alright, so in this problem, we are given 210 meters. So that meters tips me off that that is the displacement. 210 meters, positive direction is upwards, the displacement is upwards, so positive 210. By the way, I will notice that later it's going to ask me for miles per hour, but since I'm given meters, I'm just going to work with that. If I was given miles per hour in the problem, I would convert first, but in this problem, I can just convert at the end. Alright, once the firework leaves this cannon shown here, then the firework will be in free fall. So this acceleration is going to be negative 10 meters per second squared. Your teacher might use 9.81. Alright, so then I also know that as the firework reaches maximum height right here, the firework is going to stop, so our final velocity is 0. Alright, so it's probably worth memorizing that the initial velocity, if the final velocity is 0, is going to equal negative 2a delta y. Alright, so plugging in the square root of negative 2 times negative 10 times 210 gives me initial velocity of 64.8. And the units on that are going to be meters per second because that's consistent with the units that I plugged in. Okay, so we do have the final speed. We don't even need to calculate the time, but it asks us for the final speed, or the initial speed, excuse me, in miles per hour. So we have a conversion to make. So 64.8 meters over seconds is what I'm starting with. I need to change that to miles over hours. So the first thing I want to use is I know that there are 1,609 meters in 1 mile. That puts meters on top and bottom, so that cancels. Then I need to get rid of seconds, which was on the bottom originally, so I put that on the top. I know there are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour, which means seconds cancel out, and I'm left with miles over hours, which is miles per hour. So plugging that in, 64.8 times 3,600 divided by 1609, and my answer is 145 miles per hour. Alright, so then it asked me, could the firework be safely launched with a speed of 130 miles per hour? Alright, so let's think about this one. It says the firework must reach a minimum height of 210 meters. We want this firework to explode as high as possible, or at least 210 meters off the ground to be safe. So going up higher would be safer. So I can launch it 140 miles per hour or faster. That would be good. 130 miles per hour is not going to be good enough. That firework's going to end up exploding too low. So that is no on that one.